The world nobles explain the rules of the native hunting competition. There are 13 special rabbits that are worth 10,000 points each, and the remaining 150 people are rare rabbits. Any one-shot kills are considered worth excellence points, and a luxurious prize is offered for the champion of the competition. Some world nobles try to get a head start, but they are stopped and informed that the hunt begins in an hour, giving the people time to run and hide. Several of them are running desperately for their lives and begging it all to be a dream, while others claim that it isn't right for humans to treat other humans as their toys. Meanwhile, Kong contacts Monkey D. Garp, who is currently on vacation. Kong wants Garp to go to Hashinosu, but he won't say why, just that if something happens, he'll be in trouble. Garp surmises he is talking about the world nobles' field trip, and reminds Kong that he has told him many times not to mess with Hashinosu, and not to underestimate the Rock's pirates wanting to take back the island's treasure. Garp then asks what Kong has to be scared of if he has escorts, but the minute he mentions Roger is involved, Garp immediately declares he is going. When he arrives at Hashinosu, though, the Rock's pirates have already left. On God Valley, while the competition is underway, Ivankov starts rallying several people by telling them that none of them will escape from this game alive, and when it is all said and done, the events will be hidden from the history books. Some people believe that they would go free if they survive the 3 weeks of the competition, but Ivankov states that is a lie to give them false hope in order to make the game more interesting. Therefore, if they want to live, they need to move right now. With help from a shark-fish man, Ivankov escapes his chains, and Ginny tells everyone that the prizes of the competition will be their ticket to escape, and said tickets just so happen to be the Uo Uo no Mi model, Seryu, and the Nikyu Nikyu no Mi. Ivankov says that with these 2 devil fruits, they can make it off the island and past the marine blockade, but the problem is they are in the center of the island. However, Ginny reveals that she is skilled in thieving, wiretapping, and broadcasting, and all of this information was leaked to the outside world about 2 weeks ago, so she is positive someone heard it. When Ginny says that they need a decoy for this plan to work, Kuma volunteers, citing that his strong physiology will protect him, and he would rather risk his own life than others. Ivankov accepts, but states he won't let him die either. Soon, the Rock's pirates start attacking the Marines, catching them off guard. Not only that, but apparently other pirates have come as well for the treasure Garp mentioned. Rox orders his crew to seize the treasure, and several of them, including Edward Newgate, Shaki, Buckingham Stussy, Charlotte Linlin, Kato, and Gloriosa make their way onto the island, and pretty soon, Roger and his pirate crew do too. The God's Knights try to defend the world nobles, and eventually Garp and his soldiers arrive to back up the Marines, leading to an all-out conflict. During the fight, Ivankov and Kuma manage to acquire the 2 devil fruits. Before Ivankov could eat the Uo Uo no Mi model, Seryu, Linlin slams him into a wall and takes it. She tries to take the Nikyu Nikyu no Mi, but Ivankov tells Kuma to quickly eat it and save himself, which he does. Ivankov cheers that they have succeeded, but all of a sudden, Kuma is attacked by J. Garcia Saturn. Saturn tells Kuma that as a member of the Buccaneer tribe, he exists only to live and die as a slave, as decided by the course of history. Kuma, however, stands up to Saturn and tells him he doesn't consider being born great to be fantastic, and he also sees no point in being born a slave either. He proclaims that if he has any power, he will help the weak and defenseless like Nika would, but Saturn simply says that that is why he and his people will be eliminated. Eventually, the incident on God Valley would vanish into the darkness of history. Despite the chaos, Kuma, Ivankov, and Ginny were able to escape God Valley along with more than 500 other people, and the 3 went into hiding in Sorbet Kingdom in Kuma's old house, which was a church. Ivankov realizes that no information about God Valley has been revealed to the public aside from Garp's now legendary reputation. Kuma starts praying for a while as he states he wishes he could have saved more lives, but Ivankov and Ginny tell him that he did more than enough and that Kuma's hands have brought freedom to the people, calling it a hand of liberation. After that, Ivankov decides to head out on his own while Kuma and Ginny remain in Sorbet, with the 3 hoping to see each other again. Ginny tells Kuma that from this day forward she'll be his big sister even though she is younger than him. The 2 start chopping wood to sell and make money, but Kuma gets accosted by some kids who call him a monster for his size. This prompts Ginny to beat them up in his defense, but when they start crying, Kuma uses his powers to push their pain out of their bodies, much to their joy. That night the two eat dinner, with Kuma remarking on how much a big eater Ginny turns out to be. The two then break down into tears of joy over their freedom and newfound happiness.